Hello, beautiful people. Once again, you're welcome. And we are here with one multi-talented, young, elegant, and a beautiful lady who has something very important to share with us. She is a member of the Forum for Women and Youth for Development, FOWY, and she is a nurse by profession. We are actually in the head office of FOWY, located just at Antwerp Lot, Bonaberi, Douala, in Cameroon. We would like to take some information from her, what she has to share, because it's actually something which is very big. It's a project. So we have been brainstorming on how we can realize this project. So today we were in the third session, and she actually came up with a brief summary of what the project looks like, so that we should have a general idea. We'll be right back. Yes, beautiful people, I want to give her the honor and the privilege to introduce herself, and please follow up because you will like it. You're welcome on board.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for this great opportunity. I'm called Odediensi Kima. I'm a practicing nurse midwife based in Douala. So this project is all about providing free antenatal healthcare services to less privileged pregnant women. It came about because when I was working in maternity, I've come across so many women that are unable to attend the visits, that are able to follow up their pregnancies. And when I asked them what was the reason, they complained, I don't have money, my husband was sick, I lost my husband and stuff like that. So I discovered that most of them at the end, they tend to lose their babies, they tend to have complications and stuff. So I decided to have to think and see how can I do to help them, how can I do to help these poor women in the community. So I decided to come up with this project so I'll be able to provide care to them, able to provide the health centers where they are, the equipment that will help them to work. I'll be able to follow up these women and see that they have their mothers and they have their babies safely, and to reduce maternal death in Cameroon. So that's just the summary.
Okay. Well, I think it's quite a beautiful thing, and this is a solution you want to propose, you want to offer to the communities, especially in Cameroon. Now, we want to find out, when you talk about these women in rural areas or in communities, do you have specific communities, or it's a project that will cover the entire Cameroon?
Actually, it's a project that will cover the entire Cameroon. Yeah, because it's not really about, okay, for example, they're pregnant women. What made them pregnant? What about those that they're not married? Were they raped? Is it adolescents? Is it that teenage and everything? So that's why it will cover the whole of Cameroon.
Okay.
Target all the less privileged pregnant women, young girls.
Yeah, talking about that, we also have these issues of unwanted pregnancies. You just made mention of rape. We have some of this, Cameroon is actually going through a turbulent period where we have the northwest and southwest, the crisis situation, and we have the northern part of Cameroon where we have the Boko Haram, and we also have the eastern part of the country where we have these people from Central Africa encroaching. So it makes it so difficult for some of these young girls to be able to live normal lives. I think that from there we see such situations like you made mention of rape, because a good number of them become victims of such, and one would want to imagine that she will lose her self-esteem as a woman, and she might even be tempted to go into abortion because she wouldn't want to keep a child which is the fruit of the outcome of maybe a criminal act, like that. So I just think that it's a very timely project that is coming to offer a solution to Cameroon. And maybe we talk about this health centers. Are we targeting every health center? Is it where your focus? Will it be even private clinics, or will we targeting community health centers?
No. It's just about community health centers because the government tries to subsidize health, the fee for them, so it is cheaper. So we target the community health centers and those that are really in need. I think it's the community because someone in the private that is like looking for money and everything, it will be difficult to go deep into those places and fish them out. So I prefer the community health center.
And they are expensive. Private clinics and health centers are very expensive, which makes it difficult for these women and young girls to have access.
Yeah, and also to add to what you said, most of the cases that are raped, they are ashamed to move around. Yeah?
Yes.
They are ashamed to move around to go to the hospital and stuff like that. So it will be like an opportunity for us to reach out to them, to encourage them. It's not only about the antenatal care services, but also to talk with them and to make them feel comfortable and happy.
Now, just one more question, not the last anyway, because it's quite interesting and we want our beautiful people to really benefit from this. I'm sure there are some recommendations by the World Health Organizations for a woman who is pregnant, the number of times she's supposed to go for antenatal and all of that.
Yes. The recommendation is that a woman is supposed to attend 8 antenatal care visits. Yes.
Okay.
8 of them.
8 of them. Are they the 8 should just be you attend this week and next week you go again?
No.
And then you go back to
No. In midwifery, we count according to the weeks, not months.
Okay.
Yes. So we have the first time is at 12 weeks. Before 12 weeks, that's 3 months.
Yes.
Then you have 20 weeks.
Okay.
You have 26 weeks. You have 30 weeks. You have 34. You have 36. You have 38, and you have at 40 weeks.
So if you go by that, that would be 40 weeks would be say close to 9 months.
Yes, it's 9 months already. 40 weeks is 9 months. Yeah. So out of experience, what I've seen is that when a woman is at 37 weeks, they now give a round of every 1 week.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes. Every 1 week. Like for those that they discover that problem, high blood pressure, everything, they give them a round of every 1 week. Yes, for better control.
Okay. I think we all had it. We all heard, and everybody. Now we know the challenges these women face, and we know the causes of maybe child mortality, infant mortality.
Infant mortality.
Yes. Maybe one last word advice to young girls out there.
My young girls out there, the teenage life is not easy. Adolescent stage is not easy. But there's one thing that we all have to bear in mind. You have to have a goal. You have to have a focus. What do you want in life? What do you want in life? So there's this opportunity, especially when young girls, I advise you, like when your parents send you to school, send you to do something, just take it seriously because you never know what might help you one day. So I advise the young girls out there to be pushful. If you're going to school, you concentrate in school. If I'm here today, obviously it's because I took that seriously and I'm about to help people. So going to school and taking your studies seriously, you'll be able to help other people. There are so many people that will depend on you. And everything about life, going out, hanging out with friends, it will come at due time. No need to rush because there will be a moment in your life that you'll be tired. But right now, it doesn't mean anything to me. But at that stage, man, all the time I want to go out and everything. But I had the focus. And when I achieved it, that was good. So I advise everybody out there, especially our young girls like me, to take everything that you do seriously. You take your school seriously. If you're not opportunity to go to school, if you're opportunity to learn a trade, it's not useless. It will help you one day. So I just advise everyone to be serious, be calm, and concentrate on what you do and believe in yourself. Because one thing also to believe in yourself.
Well, thank you so much, and we want to say it was a blessing for having you on board. This is Forum for Women and Youth for Development, FOWID. Like we said, we are in Douala, and this is what FOWID is doing. It's one of the activities that FOWID is actually carrying out in order to put smiles on the faces of the less privileged We reach out to orphans, we reach out to the less privileged, we have even internally displaced people that we actually reach out to. It is in a way that we want to call for your support. We want to call for whatever form of assistance that you can give so that these women especially, because when she talked about the education here, when you educate one woman, you have educated the community. So when you empower her with the knowledge on how to manage the pregnancy, then you guarantee the survivor, you guarantee the continuation and progress of that community. So it is important that we take this serious. And for our young girls, she said it all. I can only say thank you for saying what you said. It doesn't come from us men, but it comes from a young lady like her. And I want to think that what she said about young girls remaining focused in life, be it in school or learning a trade, it should be a source of inspiration. Thank you so much. God bless you. See you in the next video.